Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're in for more reactions from yours truly, Meeker Extreme. Here I am, I'm going to be analyzing, I'm going to be poking fun at riders and drivers and just see my take on these. You know, got some weird comment saying, oh my god, you're stealing videos. That's fair use, hence the reaction. You don't want the reaction, you want to go Moto Madness directly? Go right there. That's why I put it in the description. I also put the links to the riders that have these videos in the description. So you can go there and not listen to me. Just saying. Just saying. Don't get mad. Don't call out, he's stealing videos. You've never been on TikTok, have you? So anyways, Trouble on the Streets, No Life Like the Bike Life, episode 229. It looks like we're on a sport bike, sport naked bike, I don't know. It looks like we're in the US. He's in the left turn lane. Green light. Let's see what occurs here. Okay, that seems fine. Looks like a girl. Notice he is in the blind spot, you know? I'm not saying the car is in the right. I'm just saying, hey, as a rider, as a driver even, just take note of where you're at when you make turns like that. You know, they made a turn. They don't even know you're there. They didn't even know a vehicle turned. I'm just saying. Car would be in the wrong if they hit you. I'm glad the rider used their horn. It sounded like they had a nice loud aftermarket horn. People tend to recognize that, and they tend to correct themselves, although it looked like she just still came over. But, you know, you have a better chance of somebody correcting versus a rev. See, right here, blind spot drastically. I can't tell if she turned her blinker on. See, she went back. See? She went back, so wasn't that big of a deal. Little mistakes like that are going to happen on the roadway. No reason to go nuts. Let's see what he does now. And you notice, though, this is what I don't like. Notice near the end of the video. He looks over, shakes his head, goes over to the tracks, but he's changing lanes on the tracks, and he's just changing lanes anyways. Who knows if he's using a blinker, you know? I don't know. It just, to me, it seems like you're in a hurry to go nowhere. There's a vehicle up there. I know you made the turn. You did pull into your correct lane. I don't know. Car would have been at fault if they hit you, but I don't think it's a big deal because these little things happen on the roadway, whether you're driving a truck, whether you're driving a semi, whether you're on a motorcycle, whether it's a sport bike, naked bike, cruiser, or plated dirt bike. People are going to, you know, change lanes, and that stuff happens, and, you know, she corrected herself. Not a big deal. Seems like we're going pretty quick here. Whoa, dogs. Wow. I don't know. I don't see a collar. Were they dropped off? Are they wild? But who the heck knows? This looks like it's overseas, so... Hey, it could be deer in the road. I mean, stuff like that's going to happen. Not much you can do. You just hope for the best, you know? Watch this red truck on the left. Okay, he's in an OHV lane. I guess there's a truck going to be in the left. Okay. Gonna lane split. I don't like it when it's at speed like this. I think it's stupid myself. Well... They want to change, like, true, they didn't even turn on their blinker, but people are going to change lanes, especially the OHV lane. Why? Because, you know, he might need to get off at the next exit there. This might be the break in the line. I don't know. I don't think, personally, it's a good idea to take your motorcycle in lane split while going fast. Everyone's moving. Why do you need to keep going the flow? I get it on the stops, right? I've been to California. I've ridden in California a few times. In lane splitting when all traffic is stopped, man, that's like a godsend because it makes sense, right? You're going to filter up to the light. You're going to go. You're quicker than the traffic. It's not like you're a moped or something. You're going to be able to take off. You're gone. You never see anyone ever again that you lane splitted through. but traffic is stopped while you're going. I just think it's stupid no matter what the law is. To me, it just doesn't make sense. That's my own belief, and things like this will tend to occur because people are going to need to change lanes. A lot of people are bad at that, not using their turn signal, to indicate a lane change. Some people argue, well, it's for turning, not for changing lanes. No, it's for indicating to be polite, if nothing else, to let people know behind you that you're going to be moving over, and please give me some room and, back off a little and give room so I can move over, because you're going to need to move over and change lanes at some point on the roadway. I don't know. I just don't advise lane splitting at speeds because this stuff seems to happen. We have the videos to prove it. So anyways, let's finish. Oh, did he hit it or did he save it? See, I don't necessarily believe the truck is 100% at fault. You need to share in well, you were being impatient, traffic's moving, and they're going at a good clip. Why couldn't you just stay back there and continue? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe his blinker doesn't even work. Benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's broken. He doesn't even know. Maybe he flipped that stalk and thought it, blinked and it didn't. It's an older truck. It's not going to really tell him if the turn signal's out or, flash rapidly to let you know something's wrong. Okay. We're going to be turning right, I assume.
Yeah, I think I made my bike a little. Go!
Now, the car pulled into the wrong lane. Always pull into the closest lane to you when you make a turn. Rider's impatient, clearly going way over the speed limit. You don't even need to cover it. I saw 70 something. So you're going over the speed limit. This is probably like a 35 to 45 zone in the US if you're not from the US. When you're going that fast, it's not like I haven't done that, so I'm not going to say, I've been perfect, I've never done that, but I didn't record it, then put it up, and then blurt it out. Be a man and just show it, because you can tell, and you could see in between the clips, if I wanted to really freeze the frame, we could see what you got up to before you put the guy over it. I'm just saying. So, and if something happens to you and you're going that fast, you don't care about your safety, so don't post it and complain.
That was man. Good job. Hey, that's beautiful.
What, truck? How's that beautiful? Okay, whatever. Earl, what the F are you trying to film? I don't know. We can't really hear her. She could be saying anything and he could be putting the words in there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I can't take it off. Oh, this. Yeah.
There's weird people out there, but I mean, see, he's doing polls like this. I'm not saying I've never not done that. I just didn't film it, post it, and we'll see if this continues on, if he complains about people. No, he didn't. It was just a silly, stupid video, really. Okay. Netherlands. Seems like he's going over the probably speed limit, but I don't know just how narrow the road is. It seems like that. I could be wrong. It's Netherlands. I wouldn't know. Whoa! I would take that as assault. I mean, you're pulling over and then you didn't. You swerved in front to stop the block. Yeah. That. There's not too many times I say you should lose a mirror. I think that's one of them. But plates and stuff. They got your plate and you're on the up and up. You'd be easy to track down. Whoa! What? Really? I'm guessing he belongs to that house and decided to back in. Whoa, whoa, like what the heck? Oh my god. And this dude has it all on video too. You know, I've backed into my own driveway here. I make sure there's no one behind me. I'm not even on a main road, but if I was on a main road, I definitely would make sure. Double check, triple check, quadruple check, you know? Because last thing you'd want to do is back into somebody. Or they could be walking, they could be riding a bicycle, could be a kid with a soccer ball, could be somebody just tailgating or something. You can't make assumptions, you know? See, those are videos I would like to know the outcome. Did the driver receive a citation? What occurred? Didn't look like any damage, so maybe you let it go, right? Maybe just a good stern lecture to the driver, and maybe they won't do it again. Or, well, do it again. They're going back into their driveway. But at least look. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Whoa! What the? This is, I do not like parking lots. I was gonna say, this is why I don't like parking lots that have these bushes. They look nice and stuff, but I find a lot of people don't think about the driving aspect. You know, it blocks your view. Not only would I blame the driver here, because, you know, they can tell their view is blocked and it's a parking lot. So, you know, get up there, look, and then go. But I would also blame the parking lot owner. Yes, you made it nice looking, but you're also blocking the view, so it's hard to turn out into the main lanes. Maybe not have stuff in those spots that close to the main aisles. I'm just saying. A 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck 20 kilometers from where this biker was, causing the road to rise and him to crash. Oh, wow. Holy cow. This looks like, yeah, it's Taiwan. I was going to say one of those Asian countries in the Pacific. Wow! Whoa! We might rewatch this, because there was a lot of stuff falling. Yeah, let's go back. We're gonna rewatch it. Look at that, that guy falls. He's just walking and he falls. Look at that wall just crashes down. Wow! That rider flips over the bars, it looks like. This guy at least saves it, but holy cow. Holy cow. Yo, third world problems. Yeah, that's something that's normal. The revving does nothing, we know that. If you're watching in the Philippines, don't rev, use your horn. Why are we in the grass? He must have already crashed? I don't know. What was your problem? Man, if I saw that, I'd be like nowhere near him during the ride. In fact, I would already be like, you know, this ride already started off as as shit. I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to go do my own thing. That's why I don't ride in groups. It's never fun. It's not like you're talking to people or anything. Yeah, street bike riding by myself or with one other. More than that, more than one other person, it's just never any fun, and more likely somebody's gonna do something stupid, especially if you don't know them. V-Ride. Well, it is yellow, but he is running the light. There's a lot going on here. So it's green. It's yellow. He could brake. He's not that close. He ran the yellow, clearly. car, I don't know who the heck knows what he's doing.
What's wrong with you? Dumb son.
But that's why when the light turns yellow, you probably should start slowing down. You had plenty of space to slow down, so just make it happen. Slow down, stop. Hey, he's in the blind spot of that van. Do you have a feeling it's going to be that van that he has the issue with? And it's the UK, so they'll go irate. Yep. You're going to say, you need a look. You need a look. Well, you're in the blind spot. This is why I don't ride or drive within people's blind spots. I would have already accelerated and been up next to him. So at least, because this is the UK, that would be the side the driver's on. You'd be right there. You could like look at the guy. He could see you. Yeah, all's good. I'm not saying people still won't move over on you even if you're next to their vehicle. Had that happen, it's like, do you have blinders on? What's wrong with you? But at least it's less likely that they do it.
Really?
Well, you're in his blind spot. Be proactive in your riding. Don't stay in people's blind spots. Okay, I'm glad he's continued on so far. Hopefully he doesn't do something stupid. Oh, see, now you're slowing. Oh, okay, never mind. Ambulance, please, something. Emergency. What the heck?
So what happened there?
Sorry?
What happened there?
You was in the wrong lane.
No, I was going straight on.
No, you was in the right lane.
No, you were pulled out on me.
Yeah,
You indicated.
Yeah, I pulled out into the second lane. You was in the right lane. Can you
No.
move, mate? I want to
No,
go.
I was straight on.
Move out of my personal space. I want to go.
You've got a livered van and I've got this on camera,
Yeah, I can
which
see
is
that.
pointed in your face.
That's what I'm saying. I feel threatened.
Okay,
So can you move out of my personal space?
If you feel threatened, I'll talk to your manager.
Can you move out of my personal space, please? I feel threatened now. Can you move along, please?
I hope your manager doesn't.
Wait. I feel threatened, but you take off your seatbelt and you leave the window down to continue the conversation. Obviously, you don't feel threatened enough, and I have a feeling even in a UK court or whatever, they would say the same thing and question it. Well, you feel so threatened now that you took off your seatbelt. Maybe you can explain that in some way, like, well, that's so I can like get away or something. But you leave your window down and probably the door unlocked. How threatened do you feel really? These are the type of people that like, you send the video to their company and say, this is what he did. He's claiming that he didn't. He's the one that pulled up to me. I had already let it go, but he wants to continue the confrontation and he wants to, I guess, make me enraged to do something. Yeah, I would get him fired. That's what I'm saying.
Threaten you? Hold on, I need to find a gear.
And then you block the roadway, so you're causing congestion. See, I would have never stopped to even listen to the guy. I don't know, maybe nowadays with GoPro I would, because it's GoPro, make money off the footage. I'll be honest with you here. But back before GoPro, I would have, the guy started coming aside, I would have just, boom, I would have left. Not worth having the conversation, because I'm always right, they're always right. You're not going to get anywhere on the roadway with an argument. Anyways, here's a speed bump, trash in the road. Let's see what happens. And lane ends, or whatever this is. I don't even know what was going on there. Okay. We're merging onto some main road. I mean, if that's the slow lane, I don't know. In the US, if you're merging onto like the interstate, for example, you are supposed to speed up, slow down, or stop. You should never stop on an entrance ramp, but technically that's kind of your options there. The person on the interstate, they're supposed to just maintain speed. They're not supposed to speed up, slow down, do this or that to allow you in. They're supposed to maintain speed, the speed they were going, whatever that is, so that you can judge to either speed up, slow down, and move in. I don't know. I think it's the rider, but I don't know. This is the UK or Australia or something. I don't know. But he's blaming the bus. I think the rider needed to be more proactive on merging in. Whatever the law there. I mean, do you want to be hit by a bus? No. Track videos. I hate track videos. Because of course people go down. What are you doing? Distracted? I don't know. Tokyo. There we go. Clearly ran that. It looked like it was red. Green. Hey, I personally, he's kind of doing a little blip revs as if they hear, but he just ran a red light. They're running a red light. You know, can't really complain. Lane splitting here in Texas. Okay. Oh, and this guy could feel threatened at this point. You know, he said his piece, he left, and you followed. That's what it looks like.
You just hit me. You just hit me, you piece of Hey, hey, you, you, hey, come back.
Angry D does that for the views. I can't believe he's really that big of a jerk. Maybe he is. I don't know the guy. Germany. Cool. Okay, we're looking around, changing lanes. Well, you were in the right lane. You moved to the revving. That does nothing. I guess we're cussing. That's how they're gonna bleep it out? That's stupid. What's gonna occur? Driving in Germany is more serious. Okay, road raging. This biker tried to stop a fight on the streets of London. Oh god, London. Double-decker bus. Trash.
Come on, lads. Come on, man. Come on. There's no need for it. Come on. Forget it. Forget it. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done, man.
Yeah, we don't know what happened, so that guy looks homeless.
Just leave it. It's not worth it.
There's no point, man.
Heavy. Just leave it. Yeah? You go to look smart. Pick up your son and just leave it alone, man.
Died, bro.
No, don't talk like that.
Come on, forget it. Forget it. Come on.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. There's police down there. You don't want no trouble, man.
Dude, you don't know what you're supposed to be. Can't. I don't know what you're doing.
No, come on, boys. No, leave. Oh, my God.
Hey, Ryder tried. Personally, I would have just kept going or just filmed because, yeah, that's how you get stabbed or hurt or whatever because, you know, you try to be the good guy. They tell you, don't be the good guy. It's not worth it, man. Not in that case. There's just a fist fight. Let it go. Okay, got a truck here. Okay. Rider not paying attention. Yeah, totally the rider there not paying attention. Okay, Arizona.
Morning. I already tested the angle earlier too.
Turning
so
right.
good to go. Oh wow.
Okay, just let it go. Jeez. Let's go 70, 80. In a 40 zone, I think that said. I think that said 40.
Oh! How the f did he not wreck? He was staring at us.
That's it for today, folks. Okay, that was the end. There we have it. Hopefully you enjoyed my reactions to these videos that Moto Madness kind of collects, puts together. People send in, what have you. That's why I provide a link right to Moto Madness. If you don't want to hear me talking, my opinions on these, then that's fine, folks. Just go ahead and go to the link in the description. Watch this video without me yabbing, and go right to the riders channels to leave those negative about riding comments, because, you know, that's not me. So you all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Have a good one. Bye.